The night is soft and the world is quiet. At 3:33 a.m., there is a doorway to peace that opens inside. Place one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. Feel the warm weight of those kind hands. Breathe in slowly through the nose and let the air fill the belly first, then the ribs, then the chest. Breathe out through the mouth like a gentle sigh. With each breath, the body begins to loosen its grip on worry. The shoulders lower, the jaw drops a little, the eyes soften. Let this breath say, "It is safe to rest. Life supports me." Take 3 slow rounds like this and let each exhale be a small release. In this quiet hour, every feeling is welcome. If there has been sadness, let it sit beside this breath. If there has been fear, let it settle in the lap, close to the warmth of the hands. Nothing needs to be pushed away. A heart heals by being heard. Let the chest rise and fall, as if the ocean were breathing through it, calm and steady. Whisper on the out-breath, very soft, "I am safe in this moment." The words are simple, yet they carry power. The body listens when the voice is kind. Notice the space around the heart. It may feel tight, it may feel open, it may feel numb. All of it is okay. Give that space more room by widening the breath. Inhale for a slow count of 4, hold for 2, exhale for a slow count of 6. When the out-breath is longer, the whole system settles. The heart rate slows. The mind steps back. The belly loosens its knot. This is how thought and body work together. Each kind thought helps the body relax, and each relaxed breath makes kinder thoughts easier to choose. If thoughts start to race, let them be like birds that fly by. They do not have to land. They can pass. Place attention on the feeling under the palm at the heart. Feel the gentle beat. Feel the warmth. Say softly, "My breath soothes my body. My body welcomes peace. My mind chooses ease." Speak as if talking to a dear friend. Use a loving tone. The voice that lives in the head can become a kind guide. In the quiet of this moment, that guide is waking up. Let any tightness move. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take small circles with the neck, slow and tender. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Soften the space between the eyebrows. With the next exhale, loosen the belly a little more. The belly loves kindness. Say, "Thank you, body, for carrying me. Thank you, heart, for beating for me. Thank you, breath, for calming me." Gratitude changes the chemistry of the body. It warms the chest and brings a soft strength to the spine. Give permission for tears if they come. Tears are the body's way of washing pain. Give permission for silence if that is what comes. Silence is medicine. Give permission for a smile if it rises. A smile tells the nervous system that safety is here. Let every part of this moment be allowed. Nothing is wrong with the quiet. Nothing is wrong with the feelings. All of it can belong. In belonging, the inner child relaxes and sits down beside the breath. The adult self places an arm of kindness around that child and says, "We are okay." Now bring attention to the feet. Feel the surface beneath them, floor, bed, blanket. Press gently down on the exhale. This draws energy from the head into the ground. Notice how the spine feels when the feet are anchored. On the next in-breath, let length grow through the crown. On the out-breath, let weight pour down the back. Breathe like a tall tree, roots deep, branches soft. Say, "Life supports me. I am supported even now." The mind may question it. The body understands it first. If a wave of worry returns, meet it with rhythm. Inhale 4, exhale 6, 3 times. If a sharp memory rises, meet it with kindness. Place a palm on the belly and speak quietly. "This body is my home. This moment is my shelter. I choose gentle thoughts. Thoughts are like seeds. Plant them slowly, with care. The harvest comes when the same seeds are planted again and again. Tonight, the garden is quiet and the soil is ready. Plant only what feeds the heart. Let the inner room be arranged with calm. Picture a soft glow at the center of the chest, like a small dawn. Each breath brightens that glow. Each kind phrase steadies it. Allow a pause after each sentence. Pauses are not empty, they are full of healing. The pause lets the body absorb the message, the way warm earth drinks the first rain. Take one more breath in through the nose, slow and smooth. Let the breath out like a long, gentle wind. Whisper, "Peace begins in me, and it grows here." The mind may ask for a plan. Offer a simple one. Breathe, speak kindly, and feel. That is enough for now. This practice is not a test. It is a soft return, a small, steady return. Every loving thought is a hand held out to the self. Every calm breath is a blanket placed over the shoulders. Every kind word is a light turned on in a quiet room. Softly tell the body, "Thank you for listening." Softly tell the mind, "Thank you for resting." Softly tell the heart, "Thank you for opening." Let one last whisper seal this first part. I am safe in this moment. Life supports me. Sit in the echo of that promise. Feel how the breath moves more freely. Notice how the chest is less tight. Notice how the head is lighter. The night is still here, and so is a gentle power. In this sanctuary, healing can begin in small, sweet steps. The body knows the way when the voice is kind and the breath is slow. Stay with the warmth of the hands. Stay with the peace that is forming. Let it grow. The early hour holds a special hush. Many parts of the world are quiet, and that quiet helps the inner world become clear. At 3:33 a.m., the phone is still, the inbox silent, the demands of the day far away. The mind rests in a softer wave, not quite asleep, not fully busy. In this state, suggestions sink deeper. Loving words are heard by the deeper mind, and the body responds with ease. This is a tender window where guidance is easier to notice because there is less noise and less rush. Repeating numbers can act like a bell. They draw attention to the present moment. When the time shows 3:33, it can be taken as a gentle nudge to return to center. The pattern is simple and easy to remember. It says, "Wake up to kindness." Align now. There is no need to chase signs. Let them serve the heart as reminders, not as rules. The power is not in the number. The power is in the choice made when the number is seen. Choose peace. Choose a loving thought. Choose an open breath. In the stillness before dawn, the body clock leans toward rest. The muscles are soft and the breath can be deeper. The thinking mind, which likes to solve and fix, grows quiet when there is nothing to push. This makes a perfect time to speak gentle truths and plant fresh intentions. The body hears, "I am safe. I am worthy of ease. I allow good," and it softens even more. The heart hears, "Help is on the way," and it opens a little wider. Small shifts like these add up to a different morning and a different day. There is a simple meaning in the number 3 that can be helpful. Think of body, mind, and spirit moving in harmony. Think of a beginning, a middle, and a blessing. Think of breathing in, pausing, and breathing out. The pattern of 3-3-3 can be a little drumbeat of balance. Let it remind the body to relax, the mind to trust, and the heart to receive. The symbol is kind because it is easy. No effort is needed to understand it. It simply points the way back to the center. This hour also reduces distractions. Fewer cars, fewer lights, fewer voices. The nervous system gathers itself like a calm lake without wind. The small ripples of the day are not here yet. In this quiet, awareness becomes clear, like seeing the bottom of the lake when the water is still. Inner guidance can show up as a soft tug, a word in the chest, a picture that brings relief. or a steady feeling that says, "This way." Let the body be the compass. When the belly loosens and the breath grows long, that is a green light. Make a gentle practice of asking a simple question at 3:33 a.m. What do I need most right now? Then wait. Let the answer rise without forcing it. Sometimes it arrives as silence, and even silence is an answer. Rest. Sometimes it arrives as a small step. Drink water, take a breath, write one line. Sometimes it arrives as a new thought that feels like sunlight. I am worthy of help. Whatever comes will be enough for this moment. Trust the soft answer. It often speaks in few words. Release tension from the face and the hands while listening. The body helps the mind hear. Unclench the fingers, loosen the jaw. If the shoulders creep toward the ears, guide them down with an exhale. Say, I can soften, I can listen. This is the bridge between thought and body. When the body is at ease, wisdom has room to move. The breath is the guide across that bridge. Slow breath in, long breath out. The message becomes clearer as the body becomes kinder. If doubt shows up, treat it with courtesy. Doubt is often a tired protector that has worked too long. Thank it for trying to help and invite it to rest. Then place the palm back on the heart and speak in a low, steady voice. Guidance reaches me clearly and kindly. The next step appears. Let that line sit in the body. Notice any shift in the chest or the belly. Notice the tiny sense of okayness growing. Even a small shift is a gift. A small shift repeated becomes a new way of living. Set a tiny promise with the time. When 3:33 appears, pause and breathe. That is all. One habit can hold many blessings. It can become a key that opens the same calm state anywhere. Before a meeting, during a hard talk, sitting in traffic. The number then links to the feeling of peace, and the feeling leads back to clear thoughts. This is how an outer cue can become an inner anchor. It is simple and friendly to the body. Offer gratitude for this hour. Gratitude is a soft amplifier. It turns up the volume on good. Say, thank you for the quiet. Thank you for the breath. Thank you for the chance to begin again. Gratitude changes how the heart beats. It widens the chest. It helps the mind choose kinder words. It tells the body that it is safe to relax and receive. In that safety, wisdom rises with less effort. The next right thought comes. The next small step appears. Let a few affirmations float through this space, spoken slowly with full feeling. I now allow good to flow to me and through me. Pause. I am worthy of ease, help, and joyful solutions. Pause. My path is blessed. Next steps appear. Pause. My body hears my kind thoughts and rests. Allow each sentence to land like a feather on water. The ripples move out through the whole system, mind, body, and spirit, until a stable calm is felt. Stay with that calm a little longer. Let it teach what cannot be said in words. The space around us affects the space within us. Preparing a gentle corner at this hour tells the body, this is a safe place. It does not need to be large or fancy. A small area with a soft light or a candle is enough. Place a glass of warm water nearby. Set a journal and a pen within easy reach. If a mirror is available, keep it close. It can be a helpful friend later. A blanket or shawl can bring warmth and comfort. Let this corner be clear of clutter so the mind can rest as the eyes rest. Sit in a way that allows breath to move freely. Uncross the legs if that feels better for the lower back. Let the hips be heavy and the spine rise like a gentle line. The head can float above the shoulders. This posture is not rigid, it is easy and alive. It tells the body that it is both strong and soft. Place the hands where they feel at peace, over the heart, resting on the belly, or palms open on the thighs. The body understands these signals. Safety lives in the small details. Begin with a 60-second scan from head to toes. Start at the crown. Is there tightness there? Let the next exhale soften it. Move to the forehead. Smooth it with the breath. Move to the eyes. Let the eyes be heavy in their sockets. Move to the cheeks and jaw. Open the lips slightly and let the tongue rest low. Move to the neck and shoulders. Drop the shoulders down and back. Move to the chest and ribs. Breathe into the sides of the body. Move to the belly. Soften it. Move to the hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Greet each part with kindness. Take 3 slow shoulder rolls. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, move them back, and release them down. With each release, say quietly, I let go. Let the hands rest on the belly and feel the breath as it fills the lower body. When the belly expands, the nervous system receives the message of safety. When the belly softens, the lower back relaxes. When the lower back relaxes, the breath grows deeper without effort. The body likes this circular kindness. Each gentle action helps the next one. Look around the space with soft eyes. Let the gaze fall on the candle or the soft light. Let the gaze fall on an object that brings ease. A plant, a stone, a photo of a peaceful place, a simple cup. The eyes feed the mind, and the mind feeds the body. Gentle sights bring gentle thoughts. Gentle thoughts bring gentle breath. If any object brings tension, move it aside for now. This is not about perfection. It is about choosing what helps the heart feel at home. Sip the warm water slowly. Feel it move down the throat and into the belly. Warmth from within relaxes the stomach and helps the chest loosen. Offer a kind sentence with the sip. As I care for my space, life cares for me. Say it without strain. Let it be natural, like speaking to a dear companion. Speak it again if it feels good. Words like this become the ground under the feet. They hold steady when the winds of the day begin to blow. Open the journal and write 1 line about what this body needs most today. Do not try to be wise. Be honest and simple. Perhaps it needs rest. Perhaps it needs kind food. Perhaps it needs a walk in fresh air. Perhaps it needs 1 brave phone call or a clear boundary. Writing the line helps the mind choose. Choosing helps the body relax. The page becomes a mirror of the heart's care. If nothing comes, write, I choose kindness toward myself, and let that be enough. If using a mirror feels right, place it nearby. Gaze softly at the eyes in the reflection. Do not judge or fix. Just meet the gaze with tenderness. Speak 1 short line. I am safe in this moment. Notice how the face changes when those words are spoken. The lines soften. The breath drops lower. The eyes grow a little wetter or a little brighter. The mirror becomes a friend who holds truth gently. If the mirror feels like too much, rest the hands over the heart instead. The body is also a mirror. Create a tiny ritual to begin and end each 333 practice. It can be as simple as lighting the candle at the start and blowing it out at the end, or ringing a small bell once, or touching the heart and the belly in that order. Rituals signal the body that a safe routine is here. The nervous system loves a friendly pattern. It settles faster when it knows what comes next. The pattern does not have to be long. Short and sincere works beautifully. Set a kind boundary around this corner. Turn the phone to silent or place it face down. Let the world wait a few minutes. The world will be fine. These minutes are a gift to the body, the mind, and the spirit. They are not selfish. They are wise. When inner care is given, outer care becomes easier and cleaner. The voice grows calmer. Choices become simpler. Energy is spent on what matters, not on putting out fires started by hurry and fear. Before speaking any affirmations, refresh the breath. Inhale through the nose for 4. Pause gently for 2. Exhale through the mouth for 6. Do this 3 times. Then place one hand on the heart and say softly, "As I care for my space, life cares for me." Feel how that line lands in the chest. Let it spread through the ribs and down to the belly. If it feels good, add, "Guidance reaches me clearly and kindly," and then, "My body hears my kind thoughts and rests." Pause after each sentence to feel it. Close this preparation with a simple promise. Show up to this corner with a gentle heart. That is all that is needed. Not perfect words, not perfect posture, not perfect thoughts. A gentle heart, a soft breath, a few kind sentences. This is how change begins, in small, repeatable steps. The space is ready now. The body is ready. The breath is ready. When the time shows 3:33, sit, breathe, and speak kindness. The rest will unfold with grace. Now let a simple method guide this practice so it feels clear and loving each time it is done. Think of the word SAYIT and let each letter become a small step. Begin with S for settle. Sit in a way that feels steady and open. Feel the feet, the seat, the spine. Take 3 calm breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth, letting the out breath be longer. Let the shoulders drop and the hands rest where they like. Let the face soften. The body understands this signal. This is not a place for hurry. This is a place for care. With each exhale, release a layer of tension. With each inhale, invite a little more peace. If the mind pulls, return to the feeling of the hands, the weight of the body, the rhythm of the chest. Say quietly, "I can soften now." And notice how that simple line loosens the jaw and quiets the brow. Settle until the breath moves without effort and the body sighs a little on its own. Move to A for ask. Asking is the heart of this hour. It is not demanding or begging. It is a clear, kind request spoken from an honest place. Place a hand over the heart and ask, "What do I truly need tonight?" Wait a few moments without pushing. Let the answer rise like a small bubble in still water. It may be rest. It may be courage for one step. It may be support in money, health, love, or guidance. When a simple answer arrives, turn it into one clean sentence in the present tense. Keep it short and gentle so the body can take it in. "I welcome calm," or "I allow help with my finances," or "I open to healing," or "I receive loving guidance." Write it in the journal. Speak it softly once or twice. The body listens to words that are kind and true, and the mind relaxes when it knows the request. Now let Y be yield. Yielding is not giving up. Yielding is loosening the tight grip of control and allowing life to help. It is choosing trust over tension. Say in a slow voice, "I allow the best way to appear. I do not need to force this." Feel what happens in the belly when those words are spoken. Often the belly softens and the breath drops lower. That is the sign that the body agrees. If the mind tries to plan every detail, thank it for working so hard and invite it to rest on the breath. Yielding makes room for gentle solutions that cannot be seen from a stressed state. In yielding, the nervous system calms and clear ideas rise on their own. That is how the inner world and the outer world begin to work together. Move to I for intend. Intending is directing the light. It is choosing one focus for the day that follows. The choice is small and clean. Let it be something that fits inside a single sentence and a single action. Today, I choose calm words. Today, I choose one step toward abundance. Today, I choose to bless my body with rest and kind food. Today, I choose to listen for the next clear nudge. Write the intention beneath the request in the journal. When the intention is simple, the body says yes more easily. The shoulders lift with strength, not strain. The heart feels held. If there is doubt, place a hand on the heart and say, "It is safe to choose one loving step." Then breathe that in. Let T be thank. Gratitude seals the door open. It is the soft finish that tells the whole system receiving is safe. Speak 3 lines of thanks in advance as if the help were already on the way. Thank you for the calm that meets me. Thank you for the next step that appears. Thank you for the support that flows from places I did not expect. Say them slowly. Feel them. Let the words roll through the ribs and into the belly. Notice the small warmth that spreads when thanks are spoken without rush. This warmth is the body's sign that doors are opening. Close the method with 1 deep breath in and a long breath out. The steps are simple. S, settle. A, ask. Y, yield. I, intend. T, thank. When written and spoken at 3:33, they create a path the heart can follow each time, no matter what is happening. If it helps, make a tiny page in the journal with these 5 letters. Under each letter, leave space for 1 line. At this hour, fill the lines without trying to be perfect. 1 breath for settle, 1 sentence for ask, 1 kind release for yield, 1 simple sentence for intend, 3 lines for thank. The page becomes a map of care that can be read again during the day when the mind grows loud. The body remembers the feeling that was made here. The nervous system recognizes the same calm pattern and returns to it quicker. Over time, this gentle routine builds trust from the inside out. The voice within grows kinder. The choices outside grow cleaner. There is a new steadiness that comes from doing the small, loving thing again and again. Let the method be alive, not rigid. Some nights, settle may need more time. Some nights, ask will be clear in a second. Some nights, yield is the deep work. Some mornings, intend will carry a light that brightens even a hard hour. Some evenings, thank will be the soft blanket over the whole day. It is all allowed. This practice works because it is kind, not because it is strict. The body opens to what is kind. The mind relaxes into what is simple. The heart trusts what is repeated with love. Breathe into that truth and let the SAYIT method hold the next steps. Now let us shape the words for this sacred time. Words carry energy. The body hears their tone and takes their meaning into the muscles and the heart. Speak in a slow, warm voice, the way one would speak to a beloved friend. Let the first line be a welcome. Peace is here for me. Pause and feel the breath move. Let the second line open the door. I now allow good to flow to me and through me. Give that sentence room to land. The ribcage often loosens here. The heart often brightens a little. Then let the third line affirm worthiness. I am worthy of ease, help, and joyful solutions. Speak it as if placing gentle hands on the shoulders. Worthiness calms the body and clears the mind. It tells every cell that receiving is safe. If this hour is used for clarity, say, guidance reaches me clearly and kindly. Feel the space around the head and notice the soft change that sentence brings. If this hour is used for abundance, say, money, support, and opportunities find me with grace. I welcome wise ideas and right timing. Let the belly loosen on the word welcome. If this hour is used for healing, say, my body hears my kind thoughts and rests. Every cell opens to gentle repair. Let the exhale be a little longer after that line. The body loves time to process kindness. If this hour is used for love, say, my heart is safe to open. I give and receive with ease. Let the chest lift slightly as those words float out. If this hour is used for courage, say, strength fills me softly. I take the next right step. Let the spine rise a little on the word strength, but keep the breath slow and smooth. Keep the language present and simple. The deeper mind responds to now. I welcome, I allow, I choose, I receive, I am. These are keys that open inner doors. There is no need to defend or explain. There is no need to argue with old beliefs. Speak the new sentence and let the body feel it. If a part inside pushes back, this can happen. Treat that part like a tired child who needs reassurance. Place a hand over the heart and add, "It is new to say this. It is safe to try." The soft agreement of the body is more powerful than 1,000 loud sentences spoken from strain. Let the words move in rhythm with the breath. One line on an exhale tends to settle the nervous system and anchor the message. For example, inhale, then on the out-breath say, "I now allow good to flow to me and through me." Pause. Feel heat or ease or quiet, then another inhale, and on the next out-breath say, "My path is blessed, next steps appear." Pause again. The pause is part of the practice. It is the moment the body absorbs the meaning. It is the moment the mind rests long enough to hear the inner yes. Use the journal as a companion to the voice. Write the one-sentence request from the ask step, and beneath it write 2 or 3 of these affirming lines that support it. If the request is about calm, the lines may be, "Peace is here for me. My breath soothes my body. I choose soft words today." If the request is about money, the lines may be, "I allow income to grow with ease. I welcome helpful people and wise ideas. I am safe to receive." If the request is about health, the lines may be, "Rest heals me. Every cell relaxes into balance. I nourish my body with kindness." Keep the words short and full of care. Short lines are easier to feel and easier to repeat during the day. If speaking aloud feels difficult at first, begin with a whisper. A whisper is still a voice, and the body hears it. If the voice cracks, that is fine. If the eyes grow wet, that is healing. If laughter comes, let it be soft and free. The body releases in many ways when truth is spoken kindly. Over time, the voice will grow steady, round, and warm. Over time, the words will feel less like ideas and more like home. This is how new beliefs are made, through gentle repetition, felt in the body, linked to breath and safety. End this speaking set with 3 lines of thanks that match the request. Thank you for the calm that holds me. Thank you for the clear step I see today. Thank you for the support that arrives in kind ways. Give the words time to sink in. Let them rest across the chest like a soft blanket. Let the breath rock the body. Let the nervous system finish its small shifts. This is a full cycle at 3:33, asking, receiving, and saying thank you. This is how the inner home grows strong. Now let the body truly feel the words that were just spoken. Feeling is how the new thought becomes a new pathway. Place one hand on the heart again and one on the belly. Close the eyes if that helps. Say one line very slowly, "I allow help," and wait. Where does the body answer? It might be a warmth behind the breastbone. It might be a loosening around the stomach. It might be a softness at the back of the neck. Name that place quietly. I feel ease in my chest. Stay with that sensation for a breath or two. This is the body agreeing. Add a gentle movement to anchor the feeling. A slow sway, no more than an inch or 2, can help the nervous system settle. Let the sway be led by the breath. Inhale, rise a little. Exhale, settle a little. Speak another line on an out-breath. My body hears my kind thoughts and rests. Notice any small change. Perhaps the shoulders drop or the tongue releases. These small signs are precious. They tell the truth about what the words are doing inside. Write one note in the journal, ease in ribs, or warmth in belly, or quiet head. Keep these notes simple. They are proof to the mind that this practice works. Use gentle tapping if it feels right. With 2 fingers, tap the point below the collarbone on either side, just firm enough to feel it, but soft enough to relax into it. Tap in a slow, steady rhythm while saying, I am safe now. Guidance is kind. Tap for the length of a slow breath or two, then pause and feel. Tapping can calm the stress response and help the body accept new statements. It is like knocking kindly on a door and saying, good news wants to come in. If tapping does not feel helpful tonight, set it aside. Come back to breath and hand to heart. The simplest path is often the best. Let the face relax so the body believes the words. Smooth the forehead with the fingertips. Massage the jaw in small circles. Stroke down the sides of the neck to the collarbones. These small touches tell the body all is well enough in this moment. Then speak a line that suits the request. For abundance, I am safe to receive. For healing, rest repairs me. For clarity, the next step is simple. After each line, wait for the body's response. It may be subtle, like a small quiet inside the head, or more clear, like a heavy warmth in the stomach. Give it time. Bring in breath counts to deepen the imprint. Try a 4-2-6 rhythm. Inhale for 4, pause for 2, exhale for 6, and say the line on the out-breath. The long exhale signals safety. Safety is the soil where new beliefs take root. If 4-2-6 feels tight, shorten it. 3-1-4 works well. The numbers are not the goal. The feeling is the goal. The feeling is a calm, settled body that trusts the kind voice it hears. That trust is built one breath at a time. Write one small reflection after the set of lines. Ask, what eased in me as I spoke kindly? Answer with 1 or 2 simple words. This is not a test, it is a record. Over days, a pattern will show. The chest softens, the belly loosens, the thoughts slow. When the mind forgets, the page will remember. Confidence grows when evidence grows. The body loves seeing its own progress on paper. It encourages more of the same. If there is a stubborn tightness that does not shift, meet it with care instead of force. Place a hand on that area, forehead, throat, chest, stomach, and breathe there. Say, you are allowed to be here, and you are allowed to soften. Stay a little longer with this area. Picture warm light moving in with each inhale and moving out with each exhale, carrying tension away like a slow tide. Then speak one gentle line again. I choose ease, or help reaches me now. Often the tightness will release a little when it feels respected rather than argued with. Close this feeling practice with a short body prayer that links movement and words. Lift the chest slightly and say, I receive. Let the shoulders relax and say, I allow. Settle the weight into the seat and say, I am safe. 3 movements, 3 lines, 3 breaths, simple, clear, and tender. The body remembers this pattern. It can be done in a chair, on a bed, or standing by a window. It can be done at 3:33 a.m., and it can be done at any moment in the day when a return to calm is needed. Rest in the quiet for another minute, letting the words echo softly. Feel the warmth in the hands and the softness in the breath. Feel the steadiness that has been built. These words are more than sounds. They are choices, they are care. They are small lights that guide the way. When the body feels them, the path opens ahead, one kind step at a time. Old stories often rise in the quiet. They may say, it is too late, or it never works, or peace is not for me. Meet these words with tenderness, not a fight. Fighting adds more strain. Kindness melts strain. Place a hand where the story sits in the body, over the heart, the throat, the belly, and breathe there. Speak slowly. Up until now, I believed this old thought, and today I choose a kinder one. Then name the new thought in clear, simple language. Up until now, I felt unworthy. Today I choose, my life is worthy of support. Up until now, I feared there would not be enough. Today I choose there is enough, and I am learning to receive. Up until now, I carried pain like armor. Today I choose my safety grows from gentle strength. Let the breath carry the new choice through the chest and into the belly. Old patterns live in the body. New choices must live there too. If a story resists, soften the voice and repeat the kindness. The deeper mind often learned to protect with tight rules. Thank it for trying to keep things safe. Then offer a new job. You do not have to guard me with fear. You can support me with wisdom. Feel how respect changes the tone of the whole body. There is no need to win an argument. There is only the task of turning toward the self with open hands and a warm heart. Take a pen and write one line on the left side of a page, the old sentence as it appears. On the right side, write the new sentence. Breathe between them. Read the right column aloud, slow and steady, and pause after each line to notice any soft shift inside. If a mirror is nearby and it feels kind to use it, meet the eyes with a soft gaze. The eyes do not need to be wide or bright. They need to be true. Speak one line into that gaze. I choose thoughts that bless my life. Let the words land. Watch the small changes in the face, the mouth loosening, the cheeks softening, the brows smoothing. If the mirror feels like too much, close the eyes and imagine the eyes smiling back. Offer the same line. I choose thoughts that bless my life. Truth grows when it is spoken in a voice of care. Invite the body to help release what the mind has carried. Take 3 breaths with a gentle shh sound on the exhale, like calming a child. This sound tells the nervous system to soften. Then purse the lips and exhale as if blowing out a long, thin candle. Let tension ride that thin stream out of the body. If tears rise, let them come. If a yawn comes, allow it. If a wave of warmth floods the chest, rest in it. These are signs of the system returning to balance. Add a final line to close this clearing set. It is safe to change my mind in favor of love. Place a hand on the heart and feel the truth of that sentence for a few breaths. When the old story tries to return, greet it with a friendly, up until now, and then return to the choice of today. Up until now, I believed I had to do everything alone. Today I choose, help is allowed here. Up until now, I held my breath through hard moments. Today I choose, my breath carries me with ease. The more often this shift is made, the faster the body learns the path from fear to trust. The path is built by small steps, repeated with kindness. Trust grows from what is practiced, not from what is promised. Let this clearing open the door to receiving. Asking has been made. Yielding has softened the grip. Intention is set. Gratitude now becomes the gentle bridge from doing to allowing. Sit quietly for a minute or two and listen inside. Listening is not trying to hear. It is letting the mind rest so the quiet can speak. Place a hand on the belly and notice its rhythm. When the belly moves freely, receiving becomes natural. Whisper, I welcome gentle answers and perfect timing. Let those words ring softly through the ribs. The body understands welcome. It loosens. It opens. Take up the journal and write 5 simple lines of thanks, spoken as if the gifts were already on the way. Thank you for the calm that settles my day. Thank you for the wise idea that meets me in the morning. Thank you for the opportunity that arrives with grace. Thank you for the support that shows up in kind hands. Thank you for the rest that renews my body. Feel each line. Gratitude in advance is not pretending. It is training the inner world to look for help, to notice openings, to value small blessings. When the heart values small blessings, it becomes a magnet for more. Shift from words to sensing again. Sit for another minute, breathing slowly, and feel if any small nudge rises. It might be to drink water, to send a gentle message, to clear a corner of a desk, to step outside for fresh air, to rest for 10 minutes. Receiving often begins as a small, simple action that carries the tone of ease. Say, I welcome small steps that carry big kindness. If nothing comes, let that be the step. Rest in the quiet. Allowing is an action too. It tells the mind that timing can be shared, that life can help. To strengthen receiving, offer one more set of soft lines. I am willing to be helped. I am willing to be surprised by good. I am willing to accept support without guilt. Pause between them. Notice what shifts. If the belly tightens, bring breath there and add, support is safe. If the throat tightens, stroke the neck and add, it is safe to say yes to help. If the chest tightens, press the palm against the sternum and add, my heart is safe to open. The body's signals are invitations, not obstacles. Each one shows where love wants to land. Close this receiving set by placing a hand on the heart and another on the belly and staying very still for a few breaths. Let the air move you like a small tide, coming in, going out. No rush, no pushing. Speak one final line to seal the practice. I allow my good to come in kind, natural ways. Sit in the echo of that sentence. Feel the body agree, even if only a little. A little is enough to begin. A little, repeated, becomes a lot. Carry this work into the day with a gentle anchor. When the clock reaches 3:33 p.m., pause for one slow breath, one kind sentence, and one tiny action that fits the intention set before dawn. This is the daylight echo of the night practice. It is brief by design, so it can live inside any schedule. Breathe in and let the body soften. Speak. I practice softness and steady action. Then do one thing that honors the morning's choice. If calm is the focus, drink water and relax the jaw for 10 seconds. If abundance is the focus, send one clear message or bless the money that is already in hand. If healing is the focus, step into fresh air for a minute or stretch the spine and shoulders. If love is the focus, place a kind hand on the heart and whisper, I am open. One breath, one sentence, one step. If the day is busy and the mind forgets, it is okay. When the moment is noticed again, that is the perfect time to return. The anchor works whenever it is used. This is not about being perfect. It is about being gentle and steady. The nervous system learns from repetition, not from force. Place a note somewhere friendly as a reminder, a small 333 on a page, a soft tone on the phone, a little dot on the wrist. Let it be a loving cue, not a taskmaster. When the cue arrives, respond with kindness. Even a 10-second reset can change the next hour. Add tiny rituals to support the anchor. Bless the water before sipping by saying, thank you for peace, then drink slowly. When a sharp thought appears, answer it with one kinder thought right away. I am learning. I am supported. I choose ease. When the body tightens, roll the shoulders back and down and exhale through the lips. These micro moves tell the system that care is present. Care lowers the noise of fear and allows clear choices to rise. Keep a small track of these daylight moments. At evening, write 3 lines. One thing that felt easier than usual, one thing that asked for more kindness, and one small step taken. This record builds trust. Trust is the soil where the next day's practice grows. Over a week, the page will show a quiet pattern. The heart is calming faster. The mind is choosing softer words. The body is less quick to brace. Seeing this change builds hope, and hope feeds action. If a hard hour arrives in the day, use a 2-minute reset modeled on the night practice. Sit, place a hand on the heart and one on the belly, breathe 4-2-6 twice, and say one line that matches the moment. Peace is here for me. I allow help now. My body hears my kind thoughts and rests. Then do one small action that matches the line. Send the message. Drink water, stretch the shoulders, step outside. The smallest next step is often the best next step. Let this journey be held with warmth. The dawn practice, the receiving, the daylight anchor, they are all forms of love. Love practiced in breaths and sentences. Love practiced in how the body is treated. Love practiced in how thoughts are chosen. Love practiced in how pauses are allowed. This way of living does not demand perfection. It invites presence. Presence is kind. Presence is strong. Presence is how the inner world and the outer world begin to move in harmony. As this time together comes to a gentle close, let a soft wrap be placed around everything that has been done. The night opened a doorway. The breath made a bridge. The words laid a path. The body felt those words and began to trust them. Old stories were met with care and given new directions. Gratitude turned asking into allowing. A daylight anchor was set to keep the rhythm alive. All of this is simple, human, and good. If there is a feeling that nothing happened, notice the body again. It is quieter than before. The breath is deeper. The heart is warmer. There is more room inside. Change in this way is often subtle in the moment and strong over time. Small steps, repeated with kindness, build a life that feels safe, clear, and open to good. That is the way this practice works, soft and steady. Let a few closing lines rise now, spoken slowly with full feeling, each one followed by a small pause so the body can say yes. I am guided. Pause. I am worthy. Pause. I allow good. Pause. I am safe. Pause. My life is ready for kindness in every form. Pause. I practice softness and steady action. Pause. I welcome gentle answers and perfect timing. Pause. I choose thoughts that bless my life. Pause. Offer thanks to the breath, the body, and this hour of care. Offer thanks to the quiet that held everything. Offer thanks to the small courage that showed up and stayed. If a promise fits, let it be simple. Show up again tomorrow in a kind way. A few minutes will do. Peace grows through what is tended, and a life is tended by small, loving acts that are repeated. As the candle is lowered or the light is turned off, carry this sense of soft power forward. Let it walk into morning decisions, into evening rest, into the tiny choices that shape a day. The phrase can live on the tongue at any hour. I now allow good to flow to me and through me. The breath can return to its calm rhythm whenever needed. The hands can find the heart and the belly and guide the system back to safety. These are simple tools. They are friendly and available. They belong to this life. Step into the next moments with gentle confidence. Trust that the universe meets the tone that is chosen. Trust that care calls back care. Trust that a clear, kind request is heard. Trust that small steps are enough. Trust that love, spoken, breathed, and felt, remakes the inner world, and with time, the outer world too. Whisper one final blessing to seal it all. Peace is here for me. Help is on the way. I am ready to receive. Then let the quiet hold those words and carry them with you.